The First Minister has called on the interim leader of the Scottish Conservatives to apologise after he accused ministers of launching a secret probe into education standards. Jackson Carlow said the Education Secretary had called for an investigation into the failure rate in hires, but has refused to make a statement about it. He also claimed education was no longer the government's #1 priority. Responding, Nicola Sturgeon says evidence showed attainment was improving and added that John Swinney had raised the matter of the review with the Education Committee.
Jackson Carlow has stood up in this chamber and suggested, as the Tories have done over the recess, that John Swinney secretly commissioned an analysis of the 2019 exam results. John Swinney has pointed out the fact, I have done it again today, that actually he informed the Education and Skills Committee on the 27th of November that he had asked for such an analysis. So I do think it is Jackson Carlow that should reflect on the premise of the question that he is asking me today.
The First Minister's defended her Education Secretary over a probe into failing pass rates, arguing the Tories are incapable of paying attention. It's after the interim Scottish Conservative leader, Jackson Carlow, asked Nicola Sturgeon about an investigation ordered by John Swinney in the wake of falls in higher pass rates last year. At First Minister's questions, Mr Carlow suggested the review was being done in secret. However, Ms Sturgeon said Mr Swinney had told Holyrood's Education Committee about it in November. Here's our political correspondent, Kirsten Campbell.
The Scottish Conservative leader, Jackson Carlow, claimed the government's diabolical record on education would come home to roost in 2020 as ministers ordered a probe into the failure rate in higher exams. The First Minister insisted education remains the #1 priority and that attainment is increasing.